Hi guys, welcome to a Neutral Perspective. We are going to do Group E. Group E consists of um, Germany, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, and Curacao. Guys, we're nearly done with the group stage, alright. Germany already won. Germany already done their job, so they didn't. If they lost to Ecuador, it doesn't change anything. They've won their last two games. But what's interesting is Ivory Coast, Ecuador were fighting for the top two, and Ivory Coast won it by 2-0. I think with Germany, it is interesting because Ivory Coast, and Ecuador are kind of the same level of how they play football. Like, the way they play football, they're not really top-class teams, but I will still put them like places like Belgium and Netherlands. But I just think that this is a team. There's strong possibilities of the future. They can be part of the big teams of the World Cup. They're not saying they're not the big team of the World Cup, but I just think they can do something, man. They can do something. I think I was shocked that Ivory Coast and Ivory Coast didn't score a lot of goals against Curacao. But then again, both teams done really good, and I think that they deserve respect. With the whole performance, again, Germany could have a crap performance in this match. They could be battered by Ecuador, but it will still put them first in their group. And my like Germany, yes, they were free, but it's not like they're in that situation where they would have to put a weak team against Ecuador. Because I think when you put a weak team in the last game, it just doesn't really make it like, oh, you know what, let's not take this team seriously. And that's what I like about it. You can put a weak team and don't show respect to that club or country. But Germany did their best to give respect. And it's too easy to concede that goal by throwing words, but Ecuador is strong. Ecuador is a strong team. Because this is by words to Sane and an Angulo's goal, I think, puts the cherry on top of where the standards of disrespecting Ecuador of how they play is really good. I think with the match, it wasn't. We know how both teams are strong, but I think that Germany are not really the same as how they played before. Like, Kroos and Podolski. Ecuador, I think Ecuador, they get exposed so easily with their defense. And it's the same thing what you've seen from the other teams that can't defend in the World Cup. But the second goal by Vite Hagen, the goal scorer, Plata. It's a good goal, but I just think that it's this. I always say is that if you're both through, it's a practice match. It's a practice round just to prepare for the next round. And that's what Germany did. They didn't need to win, lose, or draw. They just need to prepare for the next round. But I think with Ecuador, they need to show their strength to show people why they deserve to be in the World Cup. Curacao, it's always all over them. There's nothing to really admire about Curacao. It's their first World Cup match, and I think that with the crap performances against Germany, and then getting a point against Ecuador, it's just in it for the holiday. Curacao in it for the holiday. They're not in it for the tournament. I think the attitude of just being in the holiday rather than being in the tournament stinks, really. It doesn't really give a good impression of thinking, wow, this team deserves to be in the World Cup. This team deserves to know their place. It just feels like with Curacao, they don't really care about the competition as well as people thought. It's their first competition, but it doesn't feel like they want to play for the country. And you know what? It's fine. If you don't want to play for the country, then it's fine. Then teams like Republic of Ireland or Georgia or Italy should have replaced their spot. But I just think that it's annoying to see the same crap over and over again, and there's no change. But Ivory Coast, again, Ivory Coast and Ecuador deserve to be where they are. I think that with Ivory Coast, they do have something that's worthy of a fight. If both Ivory Coast and Ecuador fix their defense, then they can move on. But if you can't defend or if you can't attack, then you might as well just play it for the holiday. Have a whole week off and go on holiday. A lot of people want to go on holiday. I want to go on holiday right now. But there's players in the World Cup that again, they're in it for the holiday. They're not really at it at the moment. Like with Curacao, Tunisia, Haiti, yeah, they're the weakest teams. But I wish they proved people wrong to say that they can go further. But it's not my choice of words. Just one person say. Criticizing you, you're not going to follow his direction. It's something that's too easy to do with football. If you want to defend and underperform, then it's fine. Go on holiday. 1 week off. If I was a team that was knocked out of the World Cup, rather than returning back home, I would go on holiday. I would just like look around America, and then if I'm in Mexico or Canada, I would look around those countries, you know? I mean, the rule doesn't say once you're knocked out of the World Cup, you have to leave immediately. So, yeah. Thanks guys for watching this video. Subscribe button if you're new. The next video is Group F, and Group F would consist of the group of death that I was looking for. Enjoyed watching Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. Peace. I'm out. There's a future for Ecuador and Ivory Coast.